Hi everyone, we're XBM Network, I'm Daz. Today we're looking at the 8-bit RTS series and we're looking at 8-bit Armies. Now this is from Petrogylph, published by Soedesco. It's rated 7 and above. It's a strategy simulation. It's released on the 21st of September, so this is a bit of a preview. We have multiplayer and co-op, and you can play like online with that. If you pre-order now, you'll get it for £24.11. We'll leave a link in the description. Regular price is £26.79. If you're new to strategy games like this, then this is what is or could be a good one to start off with. Myself personally, I haven't played a lot of these, but I have had a little bit of a practice, and I found it fairly simple to get into. And I mean, that's what you want. Some things that's just simple to get into, and then you'll be able to just bash on without worrying too much about what's going on. So when you get into it, you can have your manual. That's going to tell you around about stuff, what's going on in the game. Have yourself a read through that. You're so used to it. You've got several pages, loads of different things. You can do your campaign, so you can do Renegades, Guardians, you've got your co-op campaign, you've got skirmish battles, multiplayer, options is just basic volume, that sort of thing. We're going to jump right into campaign. We'll have a look at Renegades, give you a brief introduction to the game. As you'll see on the left hand side, we've got the mission list, so we've got tutorial, green man, and then we've got other stuff that will unlock as you progress. We're just going to jump right into tutorial and have a good look at that. So as you jump in, it's going to show you how to build a base first. So that's our, if you notice there, that's our HQ. So you'll find all these structures you can build in the structure menu. So you press LB, and then that gives you all your different placements and stuff like that. So we've got a refinery that came up first. So we're going to build one of them. Now if you notice up above that we have a resource facility. And that's where we're going to collect some of our bits and pieces. So we'll just wait for that to build. You'll know when it's done because the bar goes fully green. Notice in the top right as well, your cash is going down. Now every time you're going to build something, or build an army, or personnel, trucks, buildings, that sort of thing, your cash will go down. But this is what you need your refinery for, and your resources, because every time you collect, it's going to build that balance back up. And then once you've built your balance back up a bit, you'll be able to progress and create other stuff. So as it says there, your refinery will send out a harvester truck, gather resources and bring them back, so you'll have more money to spend. That's what I've just explained. Unit factories, so now we're going to build a barracks to train our infantry. So LB to open that up again. You notice there, top left, cost is 220. So you're going to cycle through. As you see with the cursors going there, highlight the thing you want, gives you a bit of information about it. Press your A button. For the purpose of the tutorial, you can't move stuff about. It's just going to let you place stuff where it wants you to place them. And then you'll be able to, once we get into the main missions, we can put the barracks, the refineries, other bits and pieces anywhere we want. That's now complete. So now we want some troops, so we're going to press the RB button. See at the top, we've got a commander, well, a soldier. So to build him we require a barracks, so we've just done that. And it says you can press X, Y or B to create your soldier. What I found with practice, if you want a few soldiers that you want to go certain areas, maybe do 5 to 10 if you've got the enough funds, because if you've got that you control each movement, you don't have to worry where your soldiers are going to be, because if you've got 10 gunners you can place them where you want, and then as we go through we're going to show you the rocket men and that sort of thing, and you can mix and match. I'll explain it a bit more as we build them. So what I've done so far, I've just pressed the X button. That's created one soldier. You can do it again. You have a little bit of a timer. I'm going to create 5 of them actually, so there's another 3 done. So now we've got ourselves a little platoon. Close the menu. So what they want us to do now is just advance to that point. So I've pressed the X button to highlight our little group, A button to move them. Now this is our mission objective. So mission objective lists all the objectives for campaign mission. Bronze Star objective is required to complete the mission and unlock the next campaign mission. Silver and Gold Star bonus objectives are optional and can be completed to earn extra rewards on normal and hard difficulty. Some bonus objectives may be too hard to complete the first time and require you to come back after you've unlocked extra units and rewards. So we have got some replayability to this game, which is good to see. You can complete different areas in different ways, obviously by unlocking further progression. So to get a Bronze Star, we have to destroy the enemy HQ, and it says that there's only one of them, so that's quite fine. Our bonus, Silver and Gold, it has no objectives, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So camera, minimap, right hand corner, you can see that. HQ is just off screen. Push our attack, or push the left stick in direction to move the camera, so there's our enemy HQ, so we want to go and attack that. Commander. So I've selected our troops with X, and I've pressed the A button for them to move forward. Just pressing the A button on the HQ, they're just attacking. You can see the red bar diminishing quite quickly there. Once it's down to 0, or no energy left in that bar, that objective is destroyed. So we've got a victory there. So you get your end of round stats. Tells you how many resources we've collected, how many units we created, structures built and structures raised. Just come out of there. We'll go to the next one, Green Man. So objective, destroy the enemy HQ. Our gunner tanks, well, gunner cars are now unlocked. This one's on a bit of a volcanic island. Objective, destroy the enemy HQ again. So this is our first set off ground area. So we can build anything we want around here. That's our HQ. Go for a little look around. There's a refinery. We can get rid of some resources from that. Anything with a dollar mark on the mini-map, we need to be in that sort of area looking for resources and that sort of thing. Question mark boxes, make sure you try and get them. Now some of them give you really good bonuses and some of them don't, so be a bit wary what actually comes out of them. We've got air bases we need to go and take out as well before the enemy actually get there. The Bronze Star on the minimap itself is actually enemy HQ, so that's going to appear there. If we can get our forces down to this area, enemy HQ will appear and then we'll have a battle on our hands. So straight away we're going to go back up and we're going to LB to create the refinery. We can't put it right near that, so we need to be as close as we can just for transport links. So we'll let that build up and work its magic. A little bit slow at first to start off until you get some of your resources and stuff all together. I'm going to build a barracks and then get some troops on the go. They can just go there. The blue bars on the resources, when they're depleted, you know you've got everything from it, so you have to move on to the next one. A little hints about multiple factories there. building multiple factories at the same time produces units faster. So you can have several barracks all at once. It'll be quicker if we build one of them. You see the little truck there getting filled up with resources. It'll come back and empty off into this. Our power plant's now complete. I'm just going to build another barracks because I want 2 teams this time. So remember, it's LB to get your soldiers up. Highlight which one you want. I'm going to create 8 rocket forces, and I'm also going to create 3 machine gunners to go with them. So that's going to be my X group. I'll just wait for them to finish creating the cells. What I've done there is just created a little mini Y group.
Ready for orders.
Selected the Y group there. They can go off and get some of our question mark boxes.
Reporting.
Our X group can go now. We'll find somewhere for them to go.
On the move.
They can go and take out this airbase. While they're on the move, our resources will still be topping itself up. They just cross the lava there with no fear at all, no damage to the health. They just skip along there. We'll just keep an eye on them as they come in.
Got it.
We found 3 little golden boxes, so we'll have them. As it says there, some can be hazardous, just be a bit careful. What it's actually done is doubled our forces, so we're quite pleased with that one.
Ready to rock.
We're going to select that X group again. We don't need to go there because that's a refinery. We'll come down the map. I'm going to have them take position up there. Get ready for it. Just creating another quick little group. Don't forget I've got 2 soldiers over here.
Yes, Commander.
That's just created some more forces for me. They can come and link up.
Moving.
We'll just wait for this little Y group to get together. While I'm waiting, I'll just bring them all down.
Orders.
That's it, so now I'm going to get them all together.
Standing by.
Right, now I've selected them all with Y. Our little X groups are waiting in position.
On the move.
I'm going to bring our Y group down. See which way they're coming. Oh, 2 going that way. And the rest have took the scenic route. dangerous going through the middle of that. Doesn't seem to be immune to it.
Reporting.
X group, just got to bring them up to meet up with them.
Ready to run.
So you can see there what the enemy's actually been starting to do. They've got a refinery and resources going off. Our groups are now attacking them. Until we get, I don't know why it hasn't popped up, but until we get to this area here, we won't actually see the enemy base. A couple of soldiers there they've just managed to take out on their own, so it's quite good that you don't have to worry about too many things at once.
Commander. Going.
So here we are. Just keep selecting with your buttons.
Reporting.
And I've just made them focus on the HQ. As soon as that HQ is done, we'll win that.
Yellow player eliminated. Mission complete.
Different missions will have different objectives, so not always will you just have to focus on the HQ. You will have to focus on maybe some secondary objectives, that sort of thing as well. We're going to take a look at another one, Sky Thunder. Now this one's got some civilian areas as well and some built up areas, so you have to be a bit wary of that. So as I was saying about the objectives, this one says destroy all enemy structures. So we've got our base, we've got a refinery there, well a resource area, so we're going to put our refinery right next door to it. What I'm going to do with this one though is we are going to have two refineries right next door to each other, and then we'll be able to get faster resources. That means we'll be able to build quicker, get faster armies. Because we have to destroy all the enemy structures, we're going to need a really big army for this one. So this is their base. Again, you can't really see much at the minute. They've got a resource facility there, so they must be mining off that. So you don't see a lot until you get to this sort of area. Some boats, bit of sea, this area. I'm going to start off straight away getting my army together. Now when you create your soldiers with X, Y or B, I'm going to have two groups this time, X and Y, and I'm going to leave the B group to defend my base. So we need to build some power plants, that's fine. So if you don't have power plants, it's going to slow down. So we'll stick a few of them in, just to keep us going.
Power plant complete. Constructing.
I'll build another one. Notice on the top left as well you have time ticking away. They expect this one done in around about 15 minutes.
Power plant complete.
We've got there a motor pool, so this can bring out some vehicles.
Motor pool complete.
And do some more barracks. It looks like we need another power plant as well. We've got a fair few things building, so we need some more power.
Barracks complete. Constructing.
We've got over 2,000 resources at the minute, that's quite good.
Complete.
I'm not quite sure what the enemy will be getting up to,
Constructing.
but we're going to have to start building some armies in a minute. We are actually under attack, so we need some soldiers fast.
Motor pool under attack.
Locked and loaded.
I made short work of them. Now what we'll have to do, we'll have a little look around, see where the enemy is. They're obviously on the move. Been sneaky as well, they've snuck up on us there, we had no idea they were coming.
Engine's ready. Ready to run.
Just going to move some of my groups about, away from those barracks, so I know who's where.
Yeah. Talk to me. Ready for orders. Scouting ahead.
And that's a group together. Just going to build myself a big group now. Another power plant in while I can. I have a refinery there, well, a resource area. I'm wondering if I could just put a refinery there, maybe get us a bit more faster resources. This is where your strategy comes into it. No, it won't let me there. But I'll park one up there, because when this one's depleted our trucks will then come down to this one. Right, well, a really nice big group there coming off, so we're going to move them down.
Refinery complete.
Get myself a nice little group as well coming out.
Engine's ready. Yeah. Commander. Talk to me.
Move our big group down. Just keep an eye on this, see if there's any enemies approaching. Can't really see any at the moment. Could be sneaking up anywhere though. For me to attack this base, I'm now going to move my Y or X, I'm not quite sure.
Orders.
X group.
Moving.
They're going to now start getting into position.
Ready for orders.
Our Y group, quite a big force that one now. They're going to come into position as well.
I'm waiting.
I'm going to put them over there.
Engine's ready. Yeah.
They haven't wanted to move there, have they?
Hit and run. Talk to me. Of course.
We might have to start moving them gradually. Maybe I'm doing a bit too much at once.
Right on.
We're quite a big force moving now into position. Enemies have set up a turret. I didn't say that. So, some campaign missions require to destroy all enemy structures. Turrets do not count. We must take them out anyway. I'm not quite sure where I've placed my X group. There they are.
Standing by.
Get them into position by the woods.
Under attack.
Oh, we've got enemy forces. Quickly making a little group up to defend.
Under attack.
Reporting. On the move.
Bring these fellas down as well. I've got watchdogs and my other little X group are now on the move. There they are.
Ready to rock.
Got to stop them where they're going.
Orders.
Now we'll go across and attack their base.
I'm waiting.
Bring that big group in as well.
Scouting ahead.
They can just get themselves over that way. Quite a big force, that one. Our B group can move into position. This is going to be our major big assault here. Nice little tractor there, harvesting. Come across some enemies. Oof, they just wiped him out completely.
Yeah. Talk to me. Gotcha. Reporting. Fire at will. Ready for orders.
Just need to focus a bit of fire on that turret, or it's going to take us out. Try and be as quick as we can there. Take out the barracks as fast as you can, because then they can't produce any more infantry. We'll take out our refinery, well their refineries there. They tried to repair it, as you can see.
Talk to me.
Now I'm going to bring in my Y group. The HQ is now destroyed. Now we're going to destroy everything until yes, we're going to be as quick as we can. We're a full-on assault. Hopefully our men don't die off. There's not many left.
Yellow player eliminated.
Now we've done it.
Complete.
So we're going to concentrate on that. As I'm quite new to the series, well the genre in particular, but I do find it's quite easy to pick up and play, and that I really enjoy that part of it. So there's your brief look at it. Well, a good half an hour. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let us know how you get on. Like I say, you can go back to some of these campaign missions, try and get your 3 stars if possible. Let us know how you get on with that. We want to thank you for watching, and come and chat to us daily on Twitter at XBM_network. We're always about for a chat, or if you want to share any content with us, we'll quite happily get that out for you. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always bringing you some of the latest previews, some of the latest hands-on. We love ID and Xbox games. You'll see a good selection of them, and also we'll dip into some of the titles that's hitting Game Pass. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon.